I find myself often daydreaming about what I'm going to do on my next vacation. As an avid traveler, I shun the idea of cruising, as I always imagine myself packed on a large ship with thousands of guests waiting in line to get on, to get off, to get food, a locked in itinerary, and children running around everywhere. Cruises always sounded like a combination of things I would avoid in most circumstances, until I had a friend point out the idea of a small ship cruising. I want to take you on a journey with me on how I turned from an avid anti-cruiser to an almost fanatic supporter on my trip through the Dalmatian coast with Windstar Cruises. The itinerary I traveled was the classic Italy and Dalmatian coast itinerary. With a cruise, you have the ability to travel to many locations without having to pack and unpack your bags. You get to stay in a comfortable stateroom without having to worry about getting from location to location. With a small cruising yacht, you get into less frequented ports to get a more authentic feel of locality. You have curated shore excursions to allow you to see all the major sites in a well-appointed coach with small groups. The more intimate feel makes this more enjoyable and saves you the headache of having to plan all of this yourself. Additionally, they offer a complimentary market tour for all you foodies out there with the yacht chef to view the local markets. You will often see these items offered on the menu throughout the rest of the cruise. You can also curate your own experience. One of Windstar's tenets is as you like it. All your meals are included. This includes the specialty restaurants and 24-hour room service. I took a lot of advantage of that. Most major cruise lines have you pay a la carte for dining, restaurants, and additional costs when dining in specialty restaurants. When looking at pricing for cruises, this is a serious consideration point. The yacht, the Star Pride, has 106 cabins. They're all outside cabins with an ocean view. With most regular cruises, you have the option of inside or outside cabins, inside meaning no windows. With this yacht, all of their cruises are outside cabins, and you're not paying an extra fee for it. You can choose to upgrade your room to a balcony suite or a classic suite or an owner's suite, but the average room, all of them have like 277 square feet with an ocean view. You also have a high staff to guest ratio. So you have 151 staff to 212 guests. You're not left wanting anything. You're well taken care of. The staff also remember your name and have you feeling ridiculously spoiled the entire journey. Another benefit is that you have top-notch dining with recipes from a James Beard award-winning chef Graham Cockburn. This makes every meal special with multiple choices. So they cater to gluten-free, they cater to keto, they cater to make sure that you're not having any allergens in your food. They do a great job taking care of you so you can eat and dine worry-free. The cruise is designed for adults and does not allow children under the age of 8. So if you're picturing a cruise and children running around you crazy, that's not happening here. You can bring children over the age of 8, but you'll find it's a nice way to relax and you can bring your older children if you have a family. Now, many people consider cruising an older person experience. The fun-filled shore excursions and guests are geared towards young adults as well as people up to their 70s. They arrange cruise excursions by easy to harder difficulty, so you can kind of know where you fall in shore excursions. A lot of the higher difficulty ones are going to have a younger crowd because they're more able-bodied. But it gives you a great way to curate your own adventure. And you'll be very hard-pressed not to make friends on board. With only 212 guests, you're going to run into people on shore excursions or even in port because some of the locations are so small. You run into a lot of people. I still have people I'm friends with to this day from my sailing that I keep in touch with, and we're actually talking about booking another cruise together. If you have a large group or a family that you would like to book, if you book more than 5 cabins, you can also be eligible for a 10% or 5% discount for a group, and it allows you some extra amenities. So you have an option to make it an intimate experience, or you can bring along your best friends and family, and it's a great way to go. In the end, if you find yourself considering a vacation, I recommend sailing on a small ship. It takes all the pain points of traveling on your own, such as booking hotels, worrying about how to get from location to location, your luggage, transportation, takes all of that and puts it into one tidy package for you. You have a curated itinerary of the best of a region has to offer. You have meals and lodging included, and all you have left to do is pick what you'd like to do in each port. Windstar also stays in each port a little bit longer than most cruises to give you an opportunity to take most advantage of the location as you can. In the end, book a small sailing cruise with Windstar. You will not be disappointed.